Trini can back in here again with a new video for y'all to see. I think that'd be the intro, like a little sing song. With this video, it's just me gonna elaborate on what I was speaking about in the last video. I'm trying to think about a different name we can name it. Whatever. As time goes on, I'll think about it. So the last video I was speaking about is just about if you have been through pain or trauma, how to move past the trauma. If you're going to allow the people who were in your life before back into your life, not vetting them anymore, just because they were there and they've been doing nonsense, it's okay to have them there and continue doing nonsense where you're not trying to go down the same road that they've been down. You really gotta think about this in your head. The people around you should be a reflection of you. So if the people around you are not a reflection of you, it's time for you to just dump that whole thing out the window. Like I said, the best way Aries do this is to burn everything down and to be on an island. Because when you're on this island, you will understand that you have taken time to make this island. You are in your own peace. You are in your own sanctum. This is where everything you water will grow because you have created a safe space for yourself. Random thing on the road. So the weirdest thing about driving on the countryside is seeing turkeys. I like how turkey tastes, but when you see them how they look mad demonic looking. Anyway, continue forward. It truly comes down to you. Do you want this for your life? Do you want this for your life? It's like when you go into a store and you say they have Oreos and then have golden Oreos. Which Oreos do you want? Do you want the regular Oreos or do you want the golden Oreos? All of this will help you understand that you have to level up, that you have to take time to self, that you have to say affirmations, that you have to do some physical activities throughout the day for 30 minutes or less in order for you to get back in shape. Like, it's just the little things. Also, you have to, what's it called again? You have to eat more fruit and eat less carbs, or if you want to lose weight, or in any kind of way like that. Because the more and more and more that you choose to run away from what truly needs to get done, is the more you will just feel it in the pit of your stomach. That's like, let's say you have rent due, right? And you don't have the rent. And you know your landlord is going to be up your ass because you've been late on rent for the last 2 months, but you're living there because you had a way in. So now you owe 3 months of rent, and we're coming up on the 3rd month that you didn't pay rent. How does it make you feel? It makes you feel like shit. It makes you feel like shit because you haven't done what's necessary. You haven't budgeted the correct way. You haven't tried to make the small changes that will affect the greater side for you. Not the greater side, but that will be the greater side. The greater side, is that what we're going to call it? Yeah, the greater side. So the more and more you choose to run from what needs to get done, and you just want to lollygag and pretend that it's not happening, the more and more you'll just keep validating the bullshit in your life. That's why I was thinking it's so funny. Like, I know people that got cheated on and like they stayed there and try to fix the relationship. Bro, what the fuck are you trying to fix? The girl you're with just got her brain fucked by somebody else. Like, this is why I just find it so intriguing the way people try to view relationships when like there really is no gray matter. It's black and white. Either this person's gonna ride with you and they're gonna be committed to you, and they're gonna actually make the time for you. They're gonna make the time to help you with whatever you need to get done. They're gonna become a part of your business, or they're gonna be on their own and just pretend that they're a bad bitch by themselves. This is what it comes down to. This is why there's no gray matter for me. Like, if I'm talking to somebody and I already see red flags, bro, I'm blocking the number. That's what you gotta do. Just start blocking people. Like, a lot of people feel bad to block people. I don't understand why. Do you not like your peace? You don't like your peace at all? No? Okay, that's cool. So you don't like your peace, and you're just gonna allow this person to just come in your life and run over you because now you're getting some vagina that everybody had before. You have to understand that your time is valuable, always, and it forever will be. You have to understand that you have to be the pilot of your life, regardless of where you are in your life. A lot of times people think that they can just like wake up one morning and everything's gonna click. That might happen for some, but for some, it has to be little detrimental things that happen to your health or detrimental things that happen to your well-being in order for you to move past. The more and more that you choose not to move past what has been done is the more and more you're just going to be confused. You're going to be confused. You're going to be unhappy. Nothing's going to be the correct way you want it to be. Nothing's going to go the way you want it to go, because you're not trying to cherish the moment you have with yourself. You're not trying to do what the Most High wants you to do. A lot of times you will fall out of relationships because this is not meant for you, and most times it's a seasonal thing going on. And the more and more you realize it's seasonal, the more and more you're going to focus on yourself, because the more you focus on something that's not helping or elevating you in any possible way, the more and more you will just be lackadaisical in your day-to-day life. You will have no drive. You have allowed somebody to be a succubus in your life. You have allowed somebody to pretty much hijack what you want your life to be. You have allowed somebody to hijack your mind and hijack your heart. And the more and more you put your heart out there and you're not fully healed, the more and more broken pieces you'll pick up. I love you guys. That's the video. Like, comment, subscribe. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna call this, but y'all know it's heat. I love you guys. I love you guys. I love y'all. Stay strong.